tomorrow asks me whether I'm ready, I'll answer honestly, no, but I'm still coming. Every morning starts before my eyes are open. The memories wake first, the pressure follows, then the questions. How much longer before I recognize myself again? How many more miles before this road starts feeling like progress instead of punishment? People keep saying, look how far you've come. I appreciate the kindness, but they never saw where I thought I'd already be. I've buried dreams that nobody attended, held funerals for versions of myself that never had the chance to grow old. Some nights I still visit those graves, not because I wanna stay there, because part of me still misses who I almost became. Maybe healing isn't arriving, maybe it's simply choosing not to turn around. I'm not there yet, my heart still carries rooms I haven't cleaned. I'm not there yet, some wounds still whisper after everybody leaves. I'm not there yet, but every step is farther than the one before. I'm not there yet, please don't mistake slow progress for standing still. Comparison became a habit before I realized it was stealing years from me. I kept measuring someone else's highlight against my unfinished chapter. Every success around me sounded like another reminder of everything I hadn't become. I wore disappointment like it was stitched into my skin. Every missed opportunity found a permanent address inside my thoughts. I stopped celebrating small victories because they didn't look big enough. Now I realize surviving another difficult day was always worth celebrating. I was just too distracted looking at the finish line to notice I was still moving. There's a younger version of me who believed nothing was impossible. Sometimes I wonder if he'd recognize me now. Would he be disappointed or proud that I kept walking even when confidence didn't? I hope he'd understand that growing older doesn't always mean growing stronger. Sometimes it means learning how to carry the weight differently. Learning that courage can sound like getting out of bed when yesterday still hurts. Learning that resilience doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers, try again. I don't need perfection anymore. I just want one day where my heart feels lighter than yesterday. Maybe that's enough, maybe that's how recovery begins. So if you're listening while carrying invisible battles, if you're smiling because explaining feels impossible, if you're exhausted from pretending everything's okay, I hope you know you're not racing anyone. There's no prize for reaching healing first, no trophy for hiding pain the longest. The only thing that matters is that you keep choosing another sunrise, another breath, another chance. Even if your hands shake while reaching for it, I'm not there yet. The road ahead still feels uncertain. I'm not there yet. Some chapters still hurt to read. I'm not there yet, but I refuse to believe this is where my story ends. I'm not there yet, and maybe that's okay, because I'm still becoming someone I haven't met yet. If tomorrow asks me whether I'm ready, I'll answer honestly, no, but I'm still coming. But I'm still coming. I used to think the finish line would finally make me feel complete. Now I'm standing here realizing achievement doesn't silence grief. You can climb every mountain, collect every dream, still come home to a heart that doesn't know how to rest. I've smiled in photographs, taken on the hardest weeks of my life. People frame those moments as proof I was happy. If only pictures could capture the conversations I had with the ceiling after everybody went to sleep. I carried expectations like they were oxygen, afraid that if I slowed down I'd become forgettable. So I kept running, not toward purpose, away from disappointment. Now I'm learning that healing isn't another destination. It's the courage to stop running long enough to hear your own heartbeat again. I stopped asking, why am I still hurting? Started asking, what has this pain been trying to teach me? Because every scar has a language, every tear leaves behind a lesson. Maybe the strongest people aren't the ones who never collapse. Maybe they're the ones who gather every broken piece, cut their hands rebuilding, and still believe the picture is worth restoring. I've carried guilt for things I couldn't control, blame myself for storms that were never mine to stop. That's a heavy way to live. No wonder my shoulders ache. No wonder my smile feels borrowed. No wonder my soul gets tired. If I disappear tomorrow, would anybody notice the version of me that disappeared years ago? There are nights when silence becomes a mirror. It reflects every fear I've buried, every promise I've broken, every dream I've postponed, waiting for the right time. The truth is, I spent so much of my life trying to become someone everyone else would admire, that I forgot to become someone I could recognize. I chased approval like it could heal wounds and never did. 'Cause no amount of applause can quiet a heart that's still fighting itself. So tonight I'm laying down the weight of impossible expectations. I'm letting go of the person I thought I had to become. And maybe for the first time I'm finally meeting the person I was always meant to be. Not perfect, not finished, not there yet, but still moving, still breathing, still believing that the next chapter doesn't have to look like the last. Everybody keeps asking where I'm headed. I wish I knew the answer myself. I've been walking through seasons that all look the same, holding dreams that somehow feel farther away. The older I get, I thought I'd be standing on higher ground by now. Thought I'd finally understand why all the waiting mattered. Instead, I'm still introducing myself to another version of uncertainty. Some mornings the only thing I accomplish is convincing myself to keep moving. Maybe that sounds small, but to a tired heart, sometimes surviving another sunrise is the biggest victory of all. I'm not where I prayed I'd be, but somehow I'm farther than I was. Hope hasn't left me, even when my strength has. Hope hasn't left me, even when the road feels longer than my faith. Hope hasn't left me, it keeps whispering you'll still be coming. So I'll keep walking, even if I don't know how much farther there is to go. I used to measure life by milestones, now I measure it by moments. I almost gave up, but didn't. I stopped believing that healing arrives like lightning. Maybe it arrives like sunrise, quiet, patient, almost unnoticed, until one day you realize the darkness isn't where it used to be. Maybe progress isn't loud enough for anyone else to celebrate. Maybe that's okay. Some victories are too personal to be understood by the crowd. I spent years comparing my unfinished chapter to someone else's ending, wondering why their life looked effortless while mine always felt uphill. Then it finally hit me. I never saw the nights they cried, the prayers they whispered, the fears they carry. I only saw the part they chose to show. Maybe I've been unfair to myself. Maybe growing slowly doesn't mean growing incorrectly. Maybe the roots need more time before anyone notices the tree. If tomorrow still hasn't arrived, I'll meet it anyway. Not because I'm fearless, because quitting never built the life I keep dreaming about. One day I'll probably look back at this chapter with tears in my eyes, not because it was easy, because it changed me. These lonely roads taught me patience. These unanswered prayers taught me endurance. These delayed dreams taught me that becoming takes longer than wishing. And maybe that's exactly why it lasts. If I'm not there yet, that's alright. I'm still breathing, still learning, still hoping, still building a future that today's version of me can barely imagine. And maybe hope never stayed, because life became easier. Maybe hope stayed, because it knew I would. Hope hasn't left me, even when I doubted every step. Hope hasn't left me, even when the finish line moved farther away. Hope hasn't left me, so I won't abandon myself before the miracle arrives. I'm still becoming, I'm still climbing, I'm still believing, and maybe that's enough for today. I'm not where I wanted to be, but I'm no longer where I used to be. Maybe that's what hope has been trying to show me all along. Some days I feel like I'm building a house nobody else can see, laying one brick then another, wondering if any of it will matter years from now. I've watched people celebrate destinations while I've been learning to appreciate direction. Maybe the road is shaping something in me that comfort never could. Maybe every delay is quietly teaching me how to carry the blessing before I receive it. So I'll keep showing up even when the progress feels invisible, because roots don't stop growing just because nobody can see them. Yeah, I used to think being strong meant never feeling weak. Now I know strength is telling yourself, I'll try again tomorrow. Even after today emptied everything you had to give. I've cried over dreams that never happened. I've questioned prayers that never seemed answered. I've watched opportunities pass by my window, wondering if my season had forgotten my address. But somewhere inside, the quiet voice still keeps saying, don't leave before your chapter changes. Maybe that's hope, not loud, not dramatic, just steady enough to keep my feet moving. Yeah. There's a younger version of me still waiting at the edge of every memory. He believed life would make sense by now. Sometimes I wish I could sit beside him and tell him the road gets harder, but so do you. I I tell him that delayed dreams aren't dead dreams, that growing slowly doesn't mean growing alone. I tell him not to measure his value by how quickly life unfolds, because the strongest trees spend years growing roots before anyone notices their height. Yeah, I've spent enough nights arguing with tomorrow, enough mornings regretting yesterday. Maybe today deserves better than becoming another battlefield. Maybe peace begins the moment I stop demanding that life move at my pace. The mountain never promised shortcuts, the ocean never apologized for the tide. Why have I expected my journey to arrive without resistance? Maybe resistance has been preparing me for something I couldn't carry before. So if you're listening while wondering whether your effort still matters, please don't confuse slow progress with failure. Don't mistake a quiet season for an empty one. Some miracles grow underground long before they break through the surface. One day we'll look back at these difficult years and realize they weren't delaying us, they were building us. Until then, I'll keep believing. Even when I can't see, I'll keep walking. Even when I'm tired, I'll keep hoping. Even when the answers take their time, because hope hasn't left me. And as long as it stays, neither will I.